Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam. I'm having a little kicks and giggles this morning with a reading. If you saw the interview with Duchess Meghan of Sussex and the Duke Harry of Sussex, interview with Oprah last night, you know that Meghan dropped a few bombs on the royals. Now, I'm not a royal follower, but this stuff is beginning to really pick up. It's beginning to kind of hit home, and I'm just a commoner. But anyway. She dropped some bombs last night. While the British tabloids were bashing her, no one was protecting her. They kept her in an isolated bubble where she didn't have any media, couldn't see what was going on. It took her friends from all the way over here to call her up to say, hey, girl, I don't know what those people are telling you, but you better watch your back up there. So now that, and it's interesting because the way it was handled, both Meghan and Harry would not name names, but you know good and doggone well if they're on the level of a senior royal talking smack to only senior royals can talk smack to other senior royals, okay? So they talked about what Harry's son's Archie's skin color would be. They were concerned about that. Racism, colorism. Um, they didn't even teach Meghan that when she met the Queen, that she was to curtsy. Hell, I knew that from watching the movies. Okay, so I'm gonna get the overall energy. I want to know what's the reaction. I'm gonna look up consequences too. Dark goddess energy. You know the dark goddesses do not lie. So let's. Oh, this is interesting. They call the royals now. They are a family business. They are known as the firm or the institution. Now, how does that sound to you? Yes, somebody said like the government, but they don't have the power of the government. That surprised me. But anyway, what is the overall energy in the firm now that Duchess Meghan, I think that's how you address her. You know, over here we call her Meghan, that's it, has spilled the beans, spilled some of the beans, talked about how they joked with Harry, or maybe even it wasn't a joke, about his son's skin color. And you know that had to hurt him to his heart. And he's a Virgo man too. hmm Because what they were saying is they were telling him his baby was less than perfect, like they are, or like theirs. Ooh, I just heard the word William. Mm, I'm just saying. I didn't say which William. Look, these two are still afraid of the firm, so I'm not messing with it. All right. And they still have to check in with grandmother, the queen. Was it every week? I think she said. No, this isn't like I wish you would phone home, miss. You better check in. That's power, folks. But let's see what's the energy around the firm after Meghan's bombshells. And Meghan said she was suicidal, thinking where she would rather die. So you know that was a hardcore campaign to destroy that woman, just like they did Diana. Oh, look. Okay, what is the energy behind the energy of the firm now that Meghan has dropped the bombshell? Look at this, y'all. Envy. They wish they could. They wish they could. And loss. This is the knowledge, the beans being spilled. And temptation, and temptation to do what? Hold on a second. Oh, sovereignty. Sovereignty. Well, who is this? Someone within the senior royal family wished the hell they could have done what Harry and Meghan did. That's interesting. That's interesting. That because sovereignty is about your independence. hmm Hmm. Let's see what the consequences are. Now, what can we expect from the firm now that the information is out? I have a strong feeling they're not going to do anything. Mm. That's this thing right here. This is powerful because it's. I wish I could have done the same thing, but I knew I will not. I could not ever. I will not ever. We're talking about a 1,200-year-old institution. Hmm. I've got the Kippers. Is this the end of the monarchy? Yeah. What are the consequences of Meghan and Harry's actions? What's the consequences of the interview? That's I want to know. What can Meghan and Harry expect after their interview? Okay. Okay, let's see what we have. Take it like this. Okay. Well, Harry already said they were cut off, so now they're going to have to work for their money. Eh. Mm. This is this. No, we're talking about the aftermath. Okay. Someone sent a message regarding this is a courtship and despair. They're involved in a marriage. I don't understand that. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not what I was expecting. Um, okay. It looks as though messages had been instructions, corrections have been sent to the couple prior to their wedding when they were courting. Hmm. Now let's see. The main female. Okay. This was probably Meghan having thoughts. Oh, yeah. They even said Meghan wants to go back to work, probably after the baby. Well, she's thinking about it. Acting. Pick these up. I don't know why I've got them all the way across the table. Yeah. Okay. And we said, okay, we know they're cut off. So Harry is going to be relying on his mother's his inheritance. And they still maintain their reputation as high standards in the community. More than likely the American community, and some Brits over there still love them, love Harry, and some even love Meghan. But you know, to me, it always felt like a faction. It felt like a campaign. I mean, I've seen some of the headlines, and they even went as far as using the N word. Oh, yes. And monkey faced something or other that had to be bleeded up. We're talking headlines. Headlines. So, yeah. Okay. Then this is the house, probably the House of Windsor. And yeah, there's a lot of deception in the House of Windsor. Yeah, the journey to the family room. Okay, grandmother, we're leaving, says Henry. And he has said he was talking to her about it for the last 2 years. So since even when they first got married, he was letting his grandmother know we are not going to be staying. We cannot stay. Okay. Main male, that's Harry. This very well could be Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, that was Queen Elizabeth, the official person. Now, it seems to me that they did a lot of stuff. They set a lot of things in motion to the point where now Harry and Meghan's union has really made somebody sick. It could be Philip, the Prince Philip. That's Queen Lizzie's husband. I just found out they call her Lizzie. And he's in bad health. Oh, Lord. I'm not going to say the word. You just look at the picture, okay? So, basically, that's going to overshadow the entire, fallout around Meghan's and Henry's interview. Because now after that, they're talking about moving in the new direction. I guess this is the firm. Oh, they're also talking about locking somebody up. And yes, things may change because Meghan's having a girl. But, it's a message. What's the message? There's going to be some legal action taken. I don't know if it's going to be taken against them or what or who. This isn't telling me anything. But let's face it. Anytime you check in with your grandma once a week because you know you have to, it's your royal duty, they're still close. They're still close. But as in all families, I guess that royal family is the macrocosm to the common person's microcosm. There's some dysfunction in all. This is Grand Madam, wishing you much love.